How Mike Tyson settled his wildest legal dispute. What do you get when you mix a pigeon-loving street kid, a boxing prodigy, a golden bathtub, and a tiger suit negotiation in a London courtroom? You get Mike Tyson, a man whose life is so outrageous, so tragic, and so wildly entertaining, it makes Greek mythology look like a bedtime story. How did a boy arrested 38 times before his 14th birthday become the youngest heavyweight champion in history? Why did he bite off a piece of Evander Holyfield's ear? And what did Holyfield say afterward? What kind of man snorts cocaine before fights, buys Bengal tigers, and still ends up broke after earning $300 million? And what happens when that same man, at age 58, fights Jake Paul in a Netflix mega-bout while being sued for $1.5 million over a gambling promo gone rogue? June 30th, 1966, Brownsville, Brooklyn, New York. Michael Gerard Tyson was born in one of the toughest neighborhoods in America. Brownsville wasn't just rough, it was a crucible of crime, poverty, and survival. His biological father, Purcell Tyson, was listed on his birth certificate but vanished early. Tyson's real father figure was Jimmy Kirkpatrick, a gambler and street hustler who also disappeared when Mike was just 2. His mother, Lorna Smith Tyson, was left to raise Mike and his siblings alone. She struggled financially and emotionally. Tyson later said, "I never saw my mother happy with me and proud of me for doing something." She died when Tyson was 16, never witnessing his rise to fame. Tyson's early life was a cocktail of chaos. Bullied for his lisp and weight, he found solace in pigeons, his first love. But the streets were unforgiving. By age 10 he was fighting back, and by 13 he had been arrested 38 times. His turning point came at the Tryon School for Boys, a juvenile detention center. There he met Bobby Stewart, a counselor and former boxer. Stewart saw Tyson's raw power and made a deal: stay out of trouble, and he'd teach him to box. Tyson agreed, and Stewart introduced him to Cus D'Amato, the legendary trainer who would change his life. Cus adopted Tyson, trained him in the peekaboo style, and filled his head with Nietzschean wisdom. "He who has a reason to live can bear almost any how," Cus would say, turning Tyson from a street fighter into a disciplined warrior. Date, November 22nd, 1986. Event, Tyson becomes the youngest heavyweight champion by defeating Trevor Berbick. Tyson's fists were faster than gossip. He tore through opponents like a buzzsaw through butter, brutal, precise, and terrifying. By 1988, he was the undisputed heavyweight champion, earning millions and dating stars like Naomi Campbell. He won 50 fights, 44 by knockout, and became a global icon. His style was relentless: no dancing, no showboating, just destruction. Commentators called him the baddest man on the planet. Date, February 7th, 1988. Event, Tyson marries actress Robin Givens. The marriage was a media circus. Givens, Harvard-educated and elegant, seemed an odd match for Tyson's raw energy. Within months, the relationship unraveled. Givens accused Tyson of domestic abuse and mental instability. In a now infamous Barbara Walters interview, Givens sat beside Tyson and described their marriage as torture, pure hell. Tyson sat silently, blinking like a stunned deer as the world watched his personal life implode. Date, July 1991. Event, Tyson arrested for rape of Desiree Washington. Washington, a Miss Black America contestant, accused Tyson of rape in an Indianapolis hotel. Tyson denied the charges, but in 1992, he was convicted and sentenced to 6 years, serving 3. Prison changed him. He emerged leaner, meaner, and spiritually broken. He returned to boxing, but the magic was fading. Date, June 28, 1997. Event, Tyson bites Evander Holyfield's ear during a rematch. Frustrated by headbutts and losing the fight, Tyson did the unthinkable. He bit off a piece of Holyfield's ear. The crowd gasped. The referee stopped the fight. Tyson was fined $3 million and had his boxing license revoked. His quote, "I wanted to eat his children." Holyfield's response, "I just wanted to box." Despite earning over $300 million, Tyson filed for bankruptcy in 2003. His spending habits were legendary. Bengal tigers, $70,000 each. Golden bathtub, $2.2 million. Mansions, cars, and jewelry, countless. He admitted to being addicted to cocaine and alcohol. "I was a full-blown junkie," he said. "I'd snort coke before fights." His businesses like Tyson Ranch, a cannabis company, and a failed clothing line were erratic. He tried acting, podcasting, and even a one-man Broadway show. Tyson married Lekia Spicer in 2009. They have 2 children together. He has 7 children in total. In a Phoenix apartment, Tyson's daughter Exodus was playing near a treadmill when tragedy struck. She became entangled in a cord hanging from the machine, and by the time her brother Miguel found her, she was unconscious. Her mother called 911, performed CPR, and paramedics rushed her to St. Joseph's Hospital. Despite efforts, Exodus passed away the next day. Tyson was shattered. He flew home immediately, and later said in a podcast, "My nadir was when I lost my daughter. I was feet up. I didn't want to be alive anymore." Today, Tyson is a philosopher of sorts. He speaks about trauma, addiction, and healing. He's embraced psychedelic therapy, animal rights, and spirituality. Date 2012 event, Tyson launches his one-man Broadway show. Directed by Spike Lee, Undisputed Truth was Tyson's raw confessional. He spoke of childhood abuse, prison, addiction, and fame. He joked, cried, and quoted Nietzsche. The audience were stunned. Tyson said, "I'm not the monster you think I am. I'm just a man who's been through hell." The show toured globally and became a HBO special. It marked Tyson's transformation from tabloid terror to tragic hero. Date November 15, 2024. Event, Tyson vs. Jake Paul at AT&T Stadium. At age 58, Tyson returned to the ring to face Jake Paul, the YouTube provocateur turned boxer. The fight was a Netflix spectacle, streamed by over 100 million viewers, making it the most watched boxing event in history. Paul, age 27, taunted Tyson pre-fight. "He's 392 years old. I'm gonna send him back to the retirement home." Tyson replied, "I'm gonna teach this kid what pain tastes like." The bout was brutal, bizarre, and brilliant. Tyson didn't just fight, he performed. Date of contract, January 2024. Date of breach, March 2024. Before the Netflix deal, Tyson had signed a promotional contract with Mediair, a UK-based firm promoting the gambling brand Rabona. The deal was worth $1.5 million, and Tyson was to appear in ads and campaigns. But on the same day the Netflix fight was announced, Tyson pulled out. Mediair sued Tyson and his company Tyrannic, claiming $800,000 in lost fees, $729,000 in production costs. Tyson's legal team fired back. Mediair breached the agreement first. They used unauthorized materials. We owe them nothing. The case landed in London's High Court, where litigation, not diplomacy, was the weapon of choice. Picture this. A posh London hotel. Tyson sits across from Mediair's executives. A mediator named Nigel, sipping Earl Grey, opens the session. "Nigel, let's find common ground." Tyson, "I'll do the promo if I can wear a tiger suit." "We'll settle for a lion." Had mediation occurred, Tyson might have paid a reduced fee, agreed to future endorsements, and avoided court drama. But Tyson's history suggests he prefers the ring, even in legal disputes. Before we dive deeper into this knockout tale, make sure to follow us, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you never miss another jaw-dropping story like this. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Next up, Bob Marley.